Hey,
What's going on, man?
what's up, bro?
Man, not too much, shoot, just glad to be here right now in the Unchained studio.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too, man. Episode 93. It's a pleasure, bro. Got my coffee. Cheers to you, my guy.
yeah, look, let's cheers it up. The
Bam.
Jurassic Park. And then we got, what you call your cup? What's your cup name?
The Green Goblin.
Okay, we got the Green Goblin and we got the Jurassic Park on deck. You feel me?
We ain't playing.
No, we ain't playing around with these coffee mugs and shit, bro. That's how we got to rock because we do not play around. We mean business. And yeah, once again, man, just grateful to be here right now, bro. Like, how has your day been?
It's been all right, dude. I spoke with you a little bit about it earlier, but I've been kind of going through some shit. I've been going through, some stuff to where potentially my old self would have been rattled. And so I basically, the other day, some shit went down at my work. I've talked about it a couple times, but just some bullshit at my work went down where my manager was, like I said, on some bullshit. And my power level got like super high. And I ended up quitting, because I was getting to that point. I probably should have quit a couple months ago, but my manager essentially sent me home just on some bullshit. He told me to go do something in the back, and then he started complaining about how it was taking me too long. But he was literally coming and checking on me, and then there was another worker who was working right next to me who had my back the whole time and was saying, he's been busting his ass the whole time, blah blah blah, but he still decided to send me home, and it cheated me on hours for the day, and I'm already been going through this situation with the hours and shit. I told you about that. So it was another day where my hours got cut, and I was like, I had to put my foot down, bro. So I went right into the office and put in my 2 weeks, right away and shit. And it was just one of those moments, where, I'm sure everybody, all the viewers, and I'm sure you can relate to, when you quit a job, it's kind of makes you feel a certain type of way because, now it's like I'm stepping into the unknown. I got to find a new job, which isn't too hard, but I've just been going through that, bro, looking for a new job, dealing with the fact that I quit my job so suddenly. And it's, like I said, it's getting into the unknown. But then the crazier part is that day I went to sleep, fam, took a little nap, and my ass had my first wet dream in a couple months. So my ass, right. It was the same day. So it's like I was dealing with that, and then I got hit with the wet dream. Woke up with a freaking puddle in my pants and shit. My cup was full. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up and it looked like I pissed my pants and shit, bro. Like it was, my power level was up there. So it feels like I'm dealing with, I got hit with those two things back to back. So it feels like I've been dealing with some spiritual attacks for sure, and some shit going on. But I know that God's right here with me. I'm gonna figure it all out. But that's what I've been going through. Energy. My energy feels like I've been kind of calibrated. Back again. It's like, it was a wet dream, but it felt like quite a bit of that life force was released, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the next day I kind of felt low energy, but I'm trying to bust through it. I went and did a good workouts, did some squats, got the testosterone moving, so I feel better. But that's what I've been dealing with, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's just crazy how that happened like that, because you went through all that type of, stuff at your job and stuff, and then you got hit with the wet dream. It's like the enemy, seeing that you was going through some shit, and they just would not let you like be at peace at all. It was just after you, bro, because you had all that shit going on, and then you had the wet dream, after that. That's happened to me before, bro. And it's like when you have that wet dream and stuff, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because like I had a moment to where, I was, my cup was full, but I felt like I was getting attacked a lot, like awfully a lot, as far as spiritual attacks and all types of just random shit going on. And then I went to sleep and I ended up having a wet dream as well. Woke up with a spot on my shorts and shit too, like what the hell is going on? But I realized how I was paying attention to how I felt, and it felt like the spiritual attacks like let up a little bit or some shit.
Yeah.
You feel different. So I know what you're talking about with this shit. After that wet dream and stuff, like literally releasing some of that out of your cup, you literally feel that shit. It's hard to explain, but I feel you, bro.
Yeah. It almost makes me think like, it feels like, it feels like my energy got zapped a little bit, like got drained. And I wasn't like, I woke up that next day and I felt not as focused, not as dialed in. But it also, like I said, it kind of gave me some clarity to kind of think clear. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of gotten me thinking to where wet dreams, every couple months might actually be like a blessing in disguise. It's almost like your body, gets you to the place where, I don't know, bro. Like for me personally, when I go on over like 90 plus days retaining, I know you can feel me. You've been on this journey for a minute, but like sometimes I just feel like my energy is so intense to where that's how it was. Like I was every day I felt just like I had to transmute like a motherfucker, or else I was feeling like
you about to explode.
Yeah. So it's almost like my body regulated itself, and now I'm kind of back to a good spot.
Yeah, that's how it was for me, bro. Like literally before I had my wet dream, I literally felt like the energy was like so at its damn peak or so like high to where you literally feel like you about to explode or some shit, bro. Like for real. And I'll shit you not, I went to sleep and my body, did what it did. And my cup was too full. And then I realized like, damn, that's why I felt like my energy was, going berserk inside of me, because mugs was full.
Right.
That shit ain't no joke, bro. Ooh,
yeah.
Man,
yeah. It's a good it's good. Like I said, I think it's a blessing in disguise. I don't think it needs to be looked at as a bad thing. It's one of those things where, yeah, if it happens, get in that bounce back mode, go like I did. I went and ripped some heavy squats and did a workout, and then got some stuff done. Now I'm hopping on the podcast. So it's like, you got to keep the ball moving after that shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Keep the ball moving, keep the energy flowing, because you are full of life force energy, and that shit is no joke. So we got to keep that shit moving at all costs. Because I know, I can relate to what you just talked about 1,000%, bro.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. Let me get that intro knocked out, man, real quick, and let's get this going.
All right, let's get it.
All right, bro. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner Sebastian, who we always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here. Yay.
Let's get into it, man. Let's do it. Episode 93. What's that first topic, bro?
Okay. Let's go, bro. For podcast 93, bro. For topic number 1. What are your thoughts on semen retention, being used to heal us?
Great topic to start, bro. I try to tell people this. I feel like this is the parts that people don't understand about semen retention. They don't understand the healing benefits from it. It's something that you understand after you've gone on a longer streak. I feel like a lot of people might catch semen retention information. Maybe it's on YouTube or from somebody, and they learn, oh yeah, you turn into a magnet, you turn into this and that, female attraction, all this, those kind of benefits. You know what I'm saying? And then as the longer the streak goes on, they start to realize that it's actually transforming every part of their existence, their mental health, your physical health, if you're getting in a fitness routine, and then as well, obviously that spiritual connection to God. So, bro, you know, that this reason alone is why I'm trying to spread the information as much as possible. But like I said, it's one of those things that it's that same analogy, bro. We keep coming up, you know, this keeps coming up. You know, you can lead the freaking camel to the water, but you can't make them drink the water. You know, it's like you have to go on this streak for a little bit to understand what's actually going on. Then you'll notice, you know, then you can notice how the transformation happens, you know, with every area of your life. But it's hard to explain that to people. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain that to people. So, you know, that's been my experience.
Oh, most definitely, bro. You know, yeah, from my personal experience, yeah, looking at my old self, you know, Muggs was rotten to the core, you know, and you get on your SR journey, and yeah, you basically clean out all your dirtiness, bro, and get more brain clarity. You know, your internal organs and every part of your, you know, every part of your body is basically recovering itself. Or, you know, restoring. It's like restoring your spirit, restoring your mental, restoring your physical as well, because when you hold your life force, then your muscles build up faster, you know, because you got that in you now. And yeah, it's all vitamins and minerals and stuff. So yeah, when you're busting that out, you're like basically like killing your nutrition, you know, and when you hold that in, man, you got all them natural vitamins and shit that's going on in your body on top of what you're eating, and on top of the vitamins and supplements that you're taking as well. So it's important to make sure that we utilize this life force in our body so we can be, you know, super savages for God out here and use it for healing, you know, to heal ourselves so we can be able to help, help others, motivate others to build their stuff up as well, because it comes down to us, man. We got to work on ourselves, as I like to say, so we can expand our horizon to others so they can start to, you know, basically build their self up, right? And then when they build their self up, they can start to help people, and then it'll just snowball. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, off of healing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit, bro.
And yeah, bro. Just like you said, yeah, the physical, the healing is off the charts, you know, with the muscle growth and all that stuff. But the mental health as well. You know, I've noticed, bro, I used to have a lot of anxiety. I used to have a lot of social anxiety and shit, you know, maybe when I was like smoking weed all the time and drinking, doing things that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing. It's like that will mess with your subconscious mind, and it'll mess with your mental health and stuff like that. So now that I've been retaining, you know, when you do it for a while, it's like, you know, you're doing the right stuff. Like retaining is like up here with it's a very advanced self-development move. You know what I'm saying? So once you figure that out and you really actually do it, it's like you're so locked in that like the anxiety and the depression doesn't even matter too much anymore. Like I'm so locked in and focused to where it doesn't affect me as much, bro. Is that your experience too?
All right, say that again, bro.
I was just saying, do you have the same experience? Like, do you have less anxiety, less depression, social anxiety? Like, has your mental health improved? We having some issues?
Yeah, this is being weird right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you right now, though.
You can't hear me?
Volume cannot be lowered.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of my speaker or what's going on. You know, it's just weird right now. Yeah, you know, because I have my speaker on,
Yeah.
you know, and I just turned it off and shit because, yeah, it just didn't need to be on. But now it's just like I can't hear you now and shit.
Can you hear me now?
No, hold on a second.
All right.
Technical difficulties right now.
Right.
Let me see some. We're in the middle of a podcast making some adjustments. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all good. Just chilling, man.
All right, I think I can hear you. I can hear you now. I guess I have to turn my speaker back on and hear you, bro, because it ain't playing off my phone.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I got my speaker back on again. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
No.
But when I turned it off to try to listen off my phone, I couldn't hear you.
That's what's up.
Weird as
Bro.
hell, bro.
So I was just talking about how the healing process with your mental health as well. You know, your mental health. I used to have social anxiety and depression, and I was just a mess, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like that stuff, like I don't want to, it's like pretty much all gone. Is that your experience too?
Yeah, it's pretty much all gone. Yeah, because I used to have like, super crazy, like bad thoughts and racing thoughts, but it's definitely like been erased. Like I still have spiritual attacks and those type of bad thoughts as far as lust goes, but not like how I was before when I was consuming alcohol and all that type of shit. It's not
Right.
bad.
But like I used to have, sometimes I would get anxiety when I would go into public, go to like the grocery store or fucking, any of these stores with a lot of people, I would just feel my heart racing and stuff for no reason, and it's just some crazy anxiety, literally for no reason. And now I'm so focused, like that shit doesn't even cross my mind. And I feel like retention has gotten me to that level because I feel like it gets you so tapped in with God that like the whole fear aspect is just gone. You just feel you're just full of God's love, full of confidence. You love yourself more. So it's like, what is there to be afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly, bro. That's exactly how I feel. Like the fear concept of shit is gone. And it's just like, yeah, I'm not going for that shit. I'm not scared. I put the big homie upstairs first. So it's like when you don't put people first, you are a savage, bro. Hands down. When you don't put individuals on the pedestal or anything and you put God on the pedestal, you become a savage, bro.
For real, dude.
Yeah.
That's how it is, man. He'll eliminate the fear and he'll help you just live in love. Obviously the spiritual attacks and flatlines and things of that nature. But overall, if you're waking up and you're putting God first, getting in your Bible, deliberately, thinking about God and putting him first on a daily basis to start the day, usually gonna end up pretty decent.
Absolute truth, man. That's facts right there. I agree with you 1000%, bro. Great topic, bro. On to number 2. For topic number 2, bro, what are your thoughts on the power of detachment?
Very powerful, man. As soon as you put out the energy that you need something or that you're feeling desperate or whatever, whether it be a female, it could even be another guy, a dude that potentially you want to be friends with or collaborate with. It doesn't matter what it is. But I would say the most accurate example is with the females, because it's definitely a game of push and pull with females, you know what I'm saying? And, you'll get different ones that like to play the mind games and you already know how that shit goes. But bro, I've just noticed that if you focus on your mission and you focus on what you have going on in your life, and focus on your small circle, your mission from God. Like for us, it's the videos and the podcasts, for other people, it might be other shit, whatever. If they're into, if they started a business or at work, just whatever it is that you have going on in your life that is away from all that kind of stuff, your purpose and your mission makes you a lot more attractive and desirable because it puts out the energy that you already have, shit going for you. You already have your life set up to where you don't need anybody else to enhance your life. And so then that's going to make you essentially like a magnet because you're just going to become solid. You're going to become cool, in other people's minds. And that goes for females and then other guys as well, you know, who wants to be your homie and shit like that.
Yeah, that is true, man. When you use that power of detachment, you know, that, yeah, like you said, it shows that you are serious, you know, about your craft or whatever you're doing, and you're not out here, you know, trying to fit into the crowd or see what people are doing. And that makes people want to, yeah, makes you more desirable, like you said, because people want to see what you are up to and what you're doing, because you're not coming off with that weak power level type shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a strong ass power level when you are over in your own area handling business. So you make people want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. And you know, yeah, from my personal experience, you know, I just understand the power of detachment now, and I use it a lot to my advantage now, bro. You know, just for my own safety and my own protection. I had to use detachment last night with an individual, you know, over the phone. I had to detach and not give my energy to it and protect my shit, bro, because it seems like a lot of individuals out here that's trying to dim your light or, you know, basically drain your energy and energy vampire, bro. You know? And mugs don't have time for that shit now. I know I don't. You know, I detach more than ever now. And I'm very aware of this now. And yeah, the way society has shit set up nowadays and stuff, you know, it has a lot of polluted minds out here, bro, to where you have to detach. You have to detach or else you're screwed type shit. You know.
And you know what it is, bro? What I've realized is like, I've really boiled it down to this, and it has to do with social media too, is like, what it really is how much validation do you need from people? You know, how much validation do you really need from other people? Like when God is your validation source, you don't need people, you know? So that shit comes out, you know. Social media is one of the biggest examples that I can use, because what I've figured out and what SR has helped me figure out is that all this shit going on with these apps, bro, is all just a big plot to get people addicted to validation from other people. You know, that's really what the trap is. Like when these fuckers came up with this bullshit, they basically were like, yeah, we're gonna get these people addicted to getting validation from each other. You know, that's why they created this platform for us to post all these pictures, and the whole point is just to get reactions from people and to get validation from people. Like when you're posting stuff, you're literally doing it to see how much validation you can get from other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you get it from God, you start to move different, you know, and people are like, you know, that makes you very attractive because you stick out, you know, you stick out like, wow, like this dude must be confident in himself. Why does he not need my approval? You know what I'm saying? He must, you know, it just makes you stick out, makes you look strong. It makes you look stoic. It makes you, it just sets you, you know, apart from everybody else, because most of the world is stuck in this bullshit, bro.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the absolute truth, man. You know, just stuck and, you know, eyes wide shut type stuff. And that's important for us to not be operating in that. You know, it's good to see what the hell is really going on out here in this crooked ass matrix stuff. You know, it's just a blessing to be on the SR journey. You know, when you're on your SR journey, you are aware of all this type of stuff, and you can just see with these new eyes now, bro. Ooh, wee.
It's gotten to the point for me where I'll even, you know, sometimes I hesitate to post. Like I'll have moments where, you know, I'll still post. I post a lot of stuff to try to help people, like spiritual stuff, things that might be able to impact other people. And then I'll post like pictures, like selfies sometimes. But there's moments where I will have, like, I'll catch myself. I'll be like, okay, what's the reason behind posting this? You know, and then I'll catch myself. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's for validation. I want people to react, and I want people to tell me they like it, or I want people to tell me, you know, I look good, or I want them to tell me, you know, all this shit. But when it boils down to it, it's all validation. You know what I'm saying? And it's all toxic. To get into that, to get addicted to that is super toxic. So now I have a catch to where I can stop myself.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's some powerful stuff, man. You know, just important that we protect our energy, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. You know, protect our energy no matter what the hell we're doing and stuff. And shit, yeah, it's some deep
I guess
shit. Like, you know, last night I went through some shit, bro, and I had to like literally detach big time. Ooh wee.
what was going down? You want to get into it or not really?
No, not really. I really don't want to get into that, you know. Yeah. I'll talk to you about it after this, you know what I'm saying? But since we're on the air, I'm just gonna keep that off the air, you feel me?
All right.
All right, buddy. Topic number 3, man. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I just realized my freaking roommate came home and his power level is through the roof. So I apologize if you guys can hear that shit, but there's some kind of altercation going down as we speak. So we're gonna try to move around it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, he's in there yelling screaming his face off and shit. So I apologize if you guys can hear that, but we're gonna push through it.
Okay. Let's get to topic number 3, bro. Topic number 3, what are your thoughts on making individuals' day better?
You want to start that one?
Yep. From my personal experience, you know, being on SR and making individuals day better, I've noticed it makes me feel real good. Because looking at my old self, as I like to say, I was just in darkness, wasn't out here doing good deeds, you know, wasn't out here trying to make individuals feel better and put smiles on people's faces type shit, you know, just out here hating on shit, bro. Out here hating on shit and being bitter, you know, it's just, dark ass energy type shit, you know, and I look back at that stuff and it's just like, man, I can't believe I was like that. That shit is lame as hell, bro, you know, and now, since I've, done shadow work and cleaned myself out and stuff and, got rid of that dark energy, you know, making individuals' day better, it makes me feel good because I know that's what God wants. You know, it makes God proud as well when you make other individuals' day better and spread the light, you know, no matter what you are doing. Spread the light and spread truth and help individuals out who want to do better for themselves. Because God is watching all stuff, you know, just from my personal experience, you know, I'm just very grateful to be doing this now. You know, doing this type of shit, it makes me feel good and I'm going to keep doing it. You know?
Yeah, bro. Stacking up the spiritual currency, you know?
Yeah.
Stacking it up. And a lot of people don't realize that they can do this. There's a lot of people that do this in general. I've noticed a lot of people in this world are definitely low vibrational, but there's definitely a good amount of people who are, you know, maybe they're not tapped in with God, but they're kind, you know, and you can really tell the difference between who is who, especially on SR, obviously. But I try to do that. You know, I do my parts. It's a shift, you know, it's like every day you wake up and instead of being so self-absorbed that you don't even think of other people, it's really just an easy shift to, you know, I almost, you know, make it a challenge to try to get myself to, just little things, bro. Like I said on the last couple episodes, if I like what somebody's wearing or something, you know, I'll compliment them.
Right.
If they're damn like their shoes, or if they just got a haircut, I'll be like, yo, your haircut looks fresh. You know, if a girl just got her hair done, I'll be like, yo, your hair looks nice. You know, just little things, you know, and that does a lot, bro. And like, there's a lot of people that just go around NPC style and they don't even notice, you know, they're not aware of all these little things that they could be doing to lift the vibration, but it's very easy, you know, and it's not hard at all, you know. It's just a shift, you know, that takes place in your mind, and you just gotta start thinking about other people more, you know, stop focusing on yourself. But I think it all starts with connecting with God. You know, God teaches you about this, and you know, God will show you that others are very important, you know, focus on other people and to lift. That's what the Bible tells us, is like, we're supposed to lift each other up. You know, it says that multiple times, that's really, you know, part of our purpose is to lift each other up. And obviously, that comes with little things, trying to make people smile, complimenting them, like bro, just focus on the good parts about people and not the negative, right? And just, you know, that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know, it's just a blessing to be able to be tapped in with God and just, you know, do that, you know, just make other individuals out there, you know, feel better, you know, just by genuinely doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's easy, bro.
Yeah, man. That was a good one. Topic number 4, bro. This is a good one right here, man. What are your thoughts on intimidating individuals while on SR?
That's crazy because that's a weird synchronicity because when I first made my first video about this, bro, on YouTube, I was wearing this shirt. I was wearing this exact outfit. That's a weird, I swear. When I first made the first video about how you intimidate people, I was wearing this shirt. All right. Anyways, so, bro, it's just a testament to, you know, what we were talking about earlier, you know, how your power level goes up, your confidence goes up as soon as you go on semen retention. You get so locked in and confident to where you're going to be ruffling people's feathers that aren't necessarily vibrating as high as you. You know, you're going to upset some of the lower vibrational creatures, as you like to say, because they're not on your level, you know, and that doesn't mean that we're better than these people. It just means that we're operating in a different fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're raising your vibration, raising your frequency, and you're just tapped in with God. And a lot of people aren't tapped in with God. So you're going to be coming around and you're going to be making them feel certain types of ways. You know, some people are going to like it. And then you're also going to get people, they're just going to hate on you, bro. You know, turn into Agent Smith, as you said, you know. So that's been my experience. You know, I've had that a lot of times. Co-workers, random people in public, I'll see them like mean mugging me and shit for no reason. You know, it's like they just can sense that you're happy and joyful and that you love life, and they're just low-key jealous. So it's like you intimidate them, and yeah, bro, it brings out their demons, man.
Yeah, it definitely does, man. And it's just some weird shit to have to go through when you have to, you know, go through that type of shit, bro. You know, yeah, intimidating people, bringing out people's insecurities, you know, making them turn into the man in the suit with the sunglasses and shit, bro. You know, Decepticons, you know, yeah, just, you know, just something that's very dark, you know, because they see that you're very confident and stuff, and this will happen. Because, yeah, it happened, like I said in my eye contact video when I was at the grocery store and stuff, you know, I had an individual, you have an individual that stares at you and stuff, and you have to stare at their asses back, you know, like laser beam them. And when you laser beam them, you will shake individuals when you look at them and be like, yo, what are you looking at? You know,
Right.
like, why are you staring type shit? Like, you know, yeah, I stopped in my tracks and I'm looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you be shit, you know, you intimidate people and you will, you know, make them make them uneasy, bro. You know, but that's not your fault though. You know, you are just being yourself. And you shouldn't have to feel wrong for being yourself. That's bullshit if you have to feel wrong for being yourself. You know, but when you do be yourself, you know, you will come across situations where you will make other individuals, you know, turn into an Agent Smith or a Decepticon and some shit.
Yeah.
You
I've
know?
had a lot of yeah, bro, that my best example for that is like when people have found out about the SR stuff. I've had a lot of people, like, that's a big demon that comes out in people that I've noticed, because I'll try and talk about it with certain people and it doesn't go over well. You know, when you start talking about sexual energy and messing up their schedule of, you know, beating off and watching porn and things like that, it's so ingrained in them that it bothers them. You know what I'm saying? So I've had a lot of people turn into Agent Smith when I tell them about, you know, the videos, the podcasts, and things like that. I've told you, you know, we made a whole episode on that. You know, the crabs in the bucket episode about my homie. You know, he turned into an Agent Smith fast as fuck. You know, just because all I said was, you know, I'm trying to spread the message of SR, and that really upset him. He's like, why are you wasting your time doing that? You know? And
Right.
that's just how it is, bro. I feel like that's just how it's gonna be for guys like us. You know, people are gonna have to I feel like this journey, I've been realizing it more and more that it's gonna hit later for people, you know, once they realize, like, once they can kind of see the vision and where we're at, it's gonna hit later for a lot of people. Like, people aren't really going to understand us right now. So we're gonna have to cipher through a lot of these type of people, you know, Agent Smiths and shit, until we're just gonna have to you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to show them, you know, with our fruits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going through the early stages of this shit right now. You know, it's gonna eventually grow, and more people are gonna become aware of it right now. But you know, we are like at the beginning of this wave of SR and shit. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be on this shit at the early, you know, in the early moments before, you know, it gets out more and more, because you know it's gonna get out more and more. You know,
Oh yeah.
it's no going back for this shit. You know, it's on the rise. You know what I'm saying, bro? And more people are tuning in to the SR journey and shit, bro. You know, for the better, and to tap into God, the universe, the big homie upstairs, or whatever you want to call this great energy that's better than us. You know, like the
Facts.
Ford calls us about here and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
that was a great topic. Let's get to number 5, my dude. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Topic number 5, bro. What are your thoughts on the problem with idolatry?
Man, I wanted to get into this because we haven't really spoken on this since that one episode that we made, when we made Operation Idolatry. I forget when. I think that was episode 43, but that was a banger. You know, we talked about it a lot. Yeah, and it's just everything, man. You can't talk about this enough, because the majority of society is following these demonic entities, these creatures, whether it be musicians, entertainers, actors, athletes. It's like almost anybody that's in the public eye now is I'm skeptical of them. You know, like, and it's another huge agenda. You know, obviously it's a sin. You know, idolatry is a sin, you know, in the Bible. So it's putting anybody, you know, it's basically worshiping another man or a woman, you know, when we should be worshiping God. So that's really what a lot of our society is based off of, you know, especially a lot of these younger cats. Like, I work with some of these younger dudes, bro, and they are so obsessed with some of these rappers, dude. Like, they think that they're gods, you know, they think that they're like the coolest people on the planet, you know, and it's hard to get that message across to somebody who's in that place. But I used to be like that too. You know, I used to worship a lot of these musicians and just music in general, athletes and stuff. So it's super powerful, and we need to talk about it as much as possible, bro, because we got to get people on point with this idea that, you know, God comes before people, you know. And it's gotten so bad nowadays to where, you know, a lot of these guys, these male rappers, are influencing the males, obviously, to have guns and to do drugs and to kill people and do all this stuff. And then you got the girls who are pushing, you know, the sex and, you know, I'm the best at giving head. I'm the best. I got the biggest ass. I got all this stuff, you know, and that's the messages that are being pushed from these idols, you know, and it's affecting, you know, the younger generation. So we got to do our best to remind people that these people are not idols. You know, these people are actually evil entities. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that, bro.
Yeah, they are evil entities that are part of a bigger, darker agenda, getting paid by, just getting paid to be on a darker agenda, to be idolized by the people, just all this deceitful ass behavior and shit, and yeah, I don't like it, and looking at my old self, I used to put, celebrities on the pedestal too and treat them like gods and shit, bro, and Yeah, especially when I was in a metal band, you know, I put metal, you know, lead guitarists and singers, all types of, you know, artists and shit on the pedestal, bro. You know, yeah, from the metal music to the rap music, all the types of music that I listen to, I put all these celebrities on the pedestal and shit instead of looking at God type stuff. Just
Yeah.
worldly as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Worldly as hell. And just gone, bro. You know, blinded to, you know, the big homie upstairs and how powerful he is, you know, because I was obviously in the black hole of idolatry. On top of the black hole of the corn sites, or, you know, the porn, or whatever you want to call this witchcraft and shit. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, bro. You know, idolatry is very, very toxic, and it's not good to be following individuals who don't care about you. You know, it's not good to be doing that. You know,
Bro,
they don't care about nothing. You know,
a major realization that I've had recently, and it comes with working with some of these younger cats. I work with some of these guys that are like 19, 20, like I said, and they're super into their rap music and these rappers and stuff. And I remember being like that. I remember there was a point in time in my life where like music was everything, you know, and that's like a form of idolatry. Like you could just worship music. But when you really break it down, bro, that's why these musicians have so much power, is because they're in that position of, obviously, you know, they end up getting worshiped like that, like the idols, but music is very, very powerful. So it's like, you can get somebody who is essentially good at singing a melody or making a beat or rapping certain things. That's just like a talent, you know. That doesn't mean that this person is spiritually connected or anything. They're just good at this one thing, and then they're able to make a very powerful thing like a song, and then it's going to impact somebody, when in reality, when you really look behind that, these people are not that special. They're regular people. They're just good at, they have like a skill, you know. Just because you're good at music doesn't set you apart from someone. So it's this whole agenda that like music is so like, it's such a powerful tool to confuse people. And I was one of those people where I was like, you know, music is everything. Like if you listen to this music, I don't like you. If you like this rapper, that means that you don't know what you're talking about. Like you should see some of these dudes at my work, bro. They get into arguments about like who's the GOAT rapper and who's the best, who's this, and like certain songs will come on and they will literally like start yelling at each other because they're like, why are you listening to that trash? Like they're so passionate about it. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a fucking song, you know? So they're like so passionate about it. So it's just, you can tell how deeply the music affects people. It's a huge issue, bro.
well, if you look at it nowadays, you know, a lot of the younger kids and stuff, they don't have, you know, a lot of role models and shit, bro. You know, they don't have a lot of role models and people to look up to. So when they go to these rappers and shit, you know, and all these crooked ass celebrities as like father figure / role models and shit, and they are learning the wrong thing, you know, learning the wrong thing type shit, and it's leading them down the wrong pathway and shit, you know. And like when I look back at my old stuff, I didn't understand this, but now since I'm, you know, on the righteous pathway in SR, it's like I want to raise the awareness to this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Raise the awareness to how toxic this music and, you know, idolatry is for these younger kids out here, because they are literally following these toxic individuals who don't care about them, casting spells all over them and shit, you know, and producing a lot of dark energy to where they are arguing amongst each other about who is the best rapper and shit, you know. And that's not good for us to be doing that, bro, especially about individuals who are getting paid to basically put you under a spell. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Hell no.
Yeah. They don't see the deeper aspect of it, and it's hard to see because I honestly just kind of caught on to this recently in the last couple of years. Like I've realized how I've kind of figured it out. I just explained it a little bit, but you know, it's like it's the idea that like music is very, very powerful and it can make you feel very strong emotions. So it's like they'll use that and play on people's emotions to where it creates a false sense of connection to something where it's like this song and these sound waves are making you feel a certain type of way. But does that mean that like whoever made you feel that way is powerful? It's like, no, they're just a regular human being. They're just good at making different sounds. Like they're just good at singing or good at, you know, so it's like, it's a whole delusion, you know, that a lot of these people are under, you know, when they start to get into the idolatry with the music, bro.
Facts. You know what it is, right? Like these individuals who are famous and, you know, celebrities and shit, they got like a natural talent and stuff, but it's like when they get signed to a major record label, it's like their talents get used for dark energy. You know, they take the natural talent, that God gifted talent that they got, bro, and turn it into some dark shit.
Right.
That's what they do.
And I'm sure that they have meetings, you know, at the label and stuff. They're like, you know, I want you to make a song about this. I want you to make a song about this. I want you to make a song about how you use drugs and how you go out and party and lustful stuff. And with the women, I mean, it's so deliberate now with like Cardi B and all these girls. All they talk about is like sucking dick and like having fat asses and shit, you know?
Lustful as hell, bro.
Right. It's like, seriously. And that is what, you know, some of these 12, 13-year-old girls are listening to. So I've seen it, you know, at my work. I have some like 17, 18-year-old girls too. And they were doing it today, bro. They were listening to, what's it called? City Girls is the artist. And the whole song was about like how pussy is powerful or something like that. I forget what the song, something with Doja Cat. And it's about something about pussy, but the whole song is, and they're over there dancing, rapping every lyric, and the lyrics are just raunchy about like controlling men and how pussy is powerful and all that. I'm just sitting there like watching them and shit. I'm like, is this really going on?
Yeah, it just makes you be like, what is going on right now? You know, we really bumping this, you know, openly like this, you know, it's real lustful and it's just open and common now. That's how crazy it is. It's literally like common to bump, you know, music that's, you know, saying all this lustful shit. You know, it's literally like pornography in the music.
Right. Yeah.
You feel?
And then I can see it in these girls' eyes too, that they listen to this music and it gives them like dark, it's like the dark energy comes in and it gives them power, you know, because dark energy is powerful too. So I can see it. And then I see how they behave. This music makes them get into this place where they think that they're on that pedestal. So then they'll try to demasculate men and they'll try to like, you know, be masculine and try to fucking, you know, use the pussy as power. You know what I'm saying? Like they lead.
The music like channels the Jezebel spirit out or something.
Yeah, it's like turning them into, it's like, yeah, like it's a deep rabbit hole, bro.
Ooh, yeah, that shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? That's some deep shit. When you look at this music, yeah, it's like opening sound portals and shit. And some of these sound frequencies, yeah, it will bring out some dark shit to where you will start acting off, you know, you will start acting like you are not yourself type shit.
Yeah, you know? takes you away from God and it puts you into a weird, you know, type of behavior.
Yeah, you know, we just got to make sure we have awareness to all this shit, you know, so us, the people, can be moving accordingly out here in the devil's playground and shit, bro. Man.
Facts. Hey, bro. So I have my meeting. We actually have to cut it short. I gotta run inside, unfortunately.
That's fine, bro. Yeah, we can use topic number 6 for the next episode, you know?
Sounds good, bro. Yeah. That's a banger. So we'll start the next one out with that one.
Okay, sounds good to me, man. Much love to all the listeners out there that's tuning in to Unchained Podcast, along with the fellow retainers as well. Coming from SpiritWar Martin, much love to all you guys. You know, we're just grateful for you guys to be riding with us, you know, and episode 93 for you guys. You guys been waiting for this shit. It's on the way, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Good job to you too, bro. You know, much love always, Sebastian.
Yeah, much love, man. Great job to you as well. I appreciate everything that you do, my boy, and I appreciate this episode, because like I said, those things that happened to me kind of knocked me off my square a little bit, but I feel like I'm back and I got the ball rolling. So it feels good to knock another episode out, bro. And I'm gonna I got this meeting right now at the crib, and then I'm gonna upload this and I'll send it down over, bro. But obviously, shout out to all the retainers, shout out to all the viewers and everybody who's been rocking with us, bro. We got a lot of love for you guys.
Facts, bro. Much love to everybody out there. Once again, come from SpiritWar Martin and episode 93. It's on the way for y'all. And much love once again.
All right, y'all. Shout out to all you guys. If you're still watching the episode, shout out to you, man. This has been the Unchained podcast, episode 93. All right, y'all. Much love, and we will see you next time, man. Martin, great chopping it up with you as always, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. You take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.